What is cheating?
Why do you have to act disinterested to get a girl interested?
Well, you know what I say? I don't chase, I attract.
If you want to have multiple women, you need to have Nick Cannon.
Is dirty talk part of the process?
There's nothing weirder than having sex with somebody and they just like stare at you the whole time.
Tonight on Nick Cannon at Night. She's an actress, comedian, and voice artist known for her spot-on impressions and viral characters. My friend Natalie Friedman, a leading expert in love, sex, and relationships, Dr. Berman. Welcome everyone to Nick Cannon at Night. And you know what? This is the place for love, sex, and relationships. The conversation that anything can go. Let's get to it. And without further ado, y'all ready for our first question? Yeah. The at-nighters, let's see what they talk about.
Oh, Marco Del Vecchio here. I'm 29 years old. I live in Los Angeles, California. I'm a stand-up comedian and podcast host. And my question is, one, is the above or below the belly button? And then, no, I'm just kidding. Why do you have to act disinterested to get a girl interested? That game, that chase, that mystique, why is that a thing? Why can't I just show love from the rip and then hopefully they like me? Because when I fall hard. I'm a hopeless romantic. So I just want to know why the chase is a thing and why girls continue to play it, as well as guys you want what you can't have. But to circle back, also, how do you make a girl
Damn, I thought that was Luigi from that case. I was like,
Murdering Luigi?
Is that Luigi? He had like 12 questions.
He had some great questions,
I
though.
have some insight.
And I think I would just say, as a fellow hopeless romantic, I think, and then I get in trouble with this new term everybody has called love bombing.
Yeah.
But I like to show all my emotion and love at the very beginning. I want to get to it. I like that fairy tale existence. So I'm with my man right here.
Yeah. I am too.
I'm with it too. I think with the right person, if you are completely being yourself, you're not being malicious, you're not playing games, then it's not love bombing.
Yeah.
It's you being authentic, you having a connection. And if you have the communication to back it up, then it's healthy.
And the follow through. But I do think there are women, just like there are men, but he's probably coming up against women. The women that I meet who need the chase are women who feel really insecure inside themselves, or they have a lot of trauma. So it's like, if he's that into me, something must be wrong with him.
Oh.
Those are the same women that sometimes say they want to date a bad boy, right?
Yes.
They're like, when a guy is too nice to me, I get turned off. I'm not like that. I feel like it takes a lot of inner work to get to the point where you actually want a nice guy.
Yeah.
But some girls are attracted. They're like, I like when he's a little mean. I like when he's hard to get.
Because that's what she's used to.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I say? I don't chase, I attract.
There you go. There you go.
They like that one.
All right, let's see our next at-nighter.
What's up? It's Kings, and I have a serious question for the Nick at Night crew. I was just wondering, for somebody who's really preoccupied with their work and their career, what is the best place to meet a potential significant other? I know people are really into the apps or meeting people through mutual friends, but where do you think is the best place to meet the best kind of people? Asking for a friend. Except not. It's me.
At Nick Cannon at Night.
Yeah. Why not?
We making all type of connections. I'm of an older school generation. I've never met anyone online.
Yeah.
That's still
You
kind
never
of.
slid in a DM?
Nah.
Really?
I'm not.
None of your.
I feel one. I don't like rejection.
Real? None of your baby mamas are from a DM?
No.
Wow. Okay.
One of them will probably contest because we met before, but the first time I initiated conversation was,
okay.
But I've never slid into nobody's DMs because I feel like that's probably like my little brothers in them. Like that's their generation. Mine was like, I want to meet you at the mall or at the skating rink or I don't know I think you have to meet someone in a true social place that you enjoy being around.
I like that.
So whether it's church.
I'm not trying to sound cocky. I can't tell you how many dudes have hit on me in the grocery store. When I am sweaty, looking my worst, they're like, hey, beautiful, do you have a boyfriend? At the grocery store.
Yeah, the grocery store.
Is that where y'all get the grocery store?
Yeah.
I know you want an entree, but I'm just trying to.
Because we want women to look like
It's
regular
when you're on your
women.
period and when you're feeling like crap. But
We don't want all the made up. We want, what am I gonna wake up to?
Yeah,
that's true.
That's important.
That's true.
But you know, what she said is, and she made it clear, is that work is really important. That is code for I'm working all the time and I'm never taking the time unless I meet someone at work to put myself out there. You gotta turn your cab light on. Yeah. You know? You gotta look up from your phone. You gotta smile at the barista in the coffee shop, not because you necessarily want to date the barista in the coffee shop, but because someone hot behind you in line is like, oh, she actually is pretty approachable.
Her light is on.
Her light is on. You have to smile at people. You have to look around. You have to take a different route to work.
Yeah.
And, you know, the same thing every day. And you got to engage in activities you enjoy because you're going to meet other people who enjoy the same thing, whether it's working out or a hobby. I mean, maybe if you're a woman and you go to a knitting club, you're not necessarily going to meet a lot of guys if that's what you're looking for. But do something, a hiking club or a roller skating rink or whatever you're into. You'll not only meet potential partners, but you'll make new friends who know potential partners.
That's some great advice, Doc. We love that.
like energetically telling the universe, I'm looking for something, and go out.
Set it up.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, well, moving right along, we always have written submissions here at night, and you can always send us some. And let's see what this one checks out. Okay, this is from @T-Will Thoughts. If they cheat, but you cheat back, is it still cheating or just balancing the scale?
Balancing the scale.
Of course, Courtney B calls it balancing the scale.
Balancing the scale. Cheating is cheating. I ain't gonna stoop down to your level.
First of all, what is cheating?
Anytime.
How do you not know what cheating is?
What is the definition of cheating?
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
My definition of cheating is any way you are being dishonest.
Okay.
And doing
I agree.
basically,
If you're doing anything, saying anything, behaving in any way that you wouldn't do with your partner standing right next to you, you are crossing a line.
So me flirting like, hey,
If you wouldn't do it with her standing right there, then it is
I'm
crossing
a flirt. That's what I do.
Well, then why
But
don't you
some
do it?
people think that's flirting. I mean, that's cheating.
And if you do it with her next to you, unless she explicitly says it's okay for you to flirt, I don't want to see it, then that's an agreement you have. But I don't think that's what she says.
That's not what she
Well, are you really flirting or just being charming and?
He's flirting.
I'm a natural flirt.
No, he's
though.
flirting.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't want.
Sometimes he's being social.
I just gotta
and
sip. I
sometimes-
still got it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure the fish is still biting. You dig? But I think that's a very serious thing because to me, not to be a doctor at the moment, it sounds like this person has been cheated on and they want some get back.
But that never works. It never works. It just adds another toxic level to an already toxic situation. If you're in a monogamous relationship, you're cheating if you're stepping outside the relationship, and now you got to deal with both of you cheating. And so,
But it feels better to get even.
Oh, wow.
It's short-term pain for long-term. I mean, it's short-term gain for long-term pain. And you're better off getting a little therapy, working on your relationship. I find that when you really work on, I help couples repair after an affair all the time, and you can actually end up with a significantly better, stronger relationship if you both work on it than you ever would have had, ironically, if the affair hadn't happened, because that was the catalyst that kicked you in the ass to really work on your stuff.
Wow.
You know, and figure some stuff out and work on yourselves in the relationship.
Wow, that's it. I always say,
moment.
there's like, so are you saying to cheat?
No, but
To make your relationship stronger, cheating makes
no,
it better.
if you want to cheat, go to therapy before you cheat. But if you go to therapy after you cheat, you get the same benefit.
All right. Good. You heard it from the doc.
Okay.
Now is one of my favorite segments because everybody isn't so open as we are.
No.
And sometimes they want to ask questions, but they don't want to share their identity. Or the question might be so wild and freaky that they need to be anonymous. So it's time for our anonymous question. Let's go ahead and get it.
Can you really love more than one person equally?
Okay, we altered the voice, but what it sounded like they actually said is, can you really love more than one person equally? As a...
Well, go ahead. You tell
Why
us.
would you want? Yeah.
I'll say, this is such a difficult one.
I wonder why.
We're waiting.
I personally believe you should be able to love as much as you can handle.
Okay.
So if you have the ability to love abundantly, as the word says.
It wasn't abundantly, it was equally.
If you have the capacity
You got the bread. You got the money, basically.
or the bread,
You're a little broke over here.
but not just money. If you have the time,
Energy.
if you have the energy
Okay.
to put forth, and everyone is on the same page, I believe you can equally handle.
That's not what we're saying.
How does
Why
that work?
not?
How does
We're
that work
saying-
in your head? Like when you're thinking, I want my man to be crazy about me and thinking of only me.
Yes.
Like what's going on inside your head? Is it like, oh, I miss her. Oh, I want to masturbate to her. I want to think of her. I want to see her. Like, how are you thinking of multiple women?
It's a
I
compartment.
want to be the only one in your brain.
You want me to break it down for you?
Yeah.
Yes, break it down, Nick. Tell us how you do it.
This is the $1 million question.
How many friends you got?
I mean, okay, so I
We
see where
walking.
you're going. Because if you were to ask me who's a favorite, there would be, like, I would have a different kind of love for this friend, and I would have a different kind of love for this friend. I'd feel like hanging out with this one more. Is that kind of where you're going?
Even in the sense, because I feel like when we have friends, we can love as many friends as we can handle.
Okay.
So even in that same sense where I have lots of children, you can't tell me, oh, I love this
But I'm
kid
not
more than I
having sex
love this
with my
kid.
friends.
No, but even in a sense, you love your children in a way that where
Okay.
it's not, you don't quantify how much
But that's
love.
different than romantic love.
Why?
Because it comes from a different place. This is the fruit of your loins, and you are a narcissist. And when those children are extensions of you, and you are gonna love.
I am a narcissist.
He is. He's a self-proclaimed narcissist. And even if you weren't, it's a totally different kind of love than I think what you do is you love people. If you have you can love more than one person, but you're not really loving them equally at the same time.
Why do you need to love them
it
equally at the same time?
Maybe it averages out, maybe. But I think but I think the reason she's asking that question is her partner, or maybe she, is in love with more than one person.
Which is possible, you believe?
Which is possible. We absolutely can love more than one person, but it is rarely equal. Like you go through phases where you're kind of more into one, and then you're more into the other, and you're giving more attention, right?
But that's natural.
That's true.
No, that's just
natural. Sometimes shit just happen a little quicker.
That's just the answer, right?
That is a great answer and a great conversation. And clearly we always have such a lively room. So now is the perfect opportunity to open up the floor for questions and comments. It could be about anything we've been already talking about. You again! King, let them know. Let King, first of all, we always let the ladies ask the question first. We're gonna start with my brother King.
Hey, ladies, let me ask you this question. I got to co-sign to what he said because he does have multiple women. But you have to think about it. This is the only country where men only have one woman. In Africa, they have multiple women.
What do that
China,
mean?
they have. What you mean? What does that mean? We're kings. That man's a king. So am I. I'm not a. I'm him.
Where's your palace? Where's your palace?
At home. How about that? You got to remember, in every country, that man can't just love one person. Now look, that man can't be with one woman because he's a king. It's in his DNA, and that's bottom line. It's women that's out here that's like that. They just ain't saying nothing. The new women is just like Beyonce. Come on now.
What qualifies you to be a king?
Look at me. Hello.
If you want to have multiple women, you need to have Nick Cannon shit.
I feel like anybody can do what they want as long as they move honestly, genuinely, modestly. Like, I mean, you could do whatever you want, but as long as you're honest and you're honest with people that you move with and you move genuinely, then you could do whatever the you want.
Yeah.
I've been divorced for 3 years. I tell women the truth. I don't want to be in a relationship. I would take you out. I would feed you. I would take you to a different country. I'll take you on a trip. But when we get back, I'm going to work and you got to leave. Hello. And life works very well for me that way. Now, maybe in the future, I will find another wifey. But for now, in order to love someone, you have to love yourself. Then you can build. Can I get an amen, ladies?
Amen.
Hello.
Amen.
The preacher has spoken. Cannon, I got your back all day. Ain't nothing you can say to me. And you need to come by my house so you can lay on your back. Hello.
You see how this? You see how this? See how this?
And ladies and gentlemen, what you guys have just witnessed is two brilliant stand-up comedians going back and forth with each other. But in all seriousness, Doc, when you hear conversations like that, what is your assessment?
Look, monogamy, we could go into all the archaeology and developmental psychology. Monogamy is not natural, monogamy for life. It just isn't. And it's not in our DNA. But
She has a
Okay, but that's for both sexes. Are you saying for both? Okay.
what we are programmed for is serial monogamy. That means that we form a pair bond for a while. If you look at divorce rates around the country, it's when the youngest child is 3 years old. That's when, and that comes from our caveman and woman ancestors, because that was the little sex contract. We're gonna have this baby, you're gonna protect us, hunt for us, be with us. I can guarantee you this baby is yours. I'm not with anybody else. And when this baby can hop on my back or walk alongside me while I'm gathering the nuts and berries and forming the social relationships, then we're gonna move on to a new relationship. Monogamy is a modern construct that happened with farming, and it was really an economic arrangement. And monogamy for life lasted till we died, which was around age 50. Now monogamy for life is a long ass time. So it requires work and commitment, but I can tell you that if you choose monogamy and you really commit to it, you can go deep and have a profound, fulfilling, yes, and very satisfying life. But it doesn't come naturally. That doesn't mean, wearing clothes isn't natural.
Talk that
right?
shit. I'm gonna take my
Going to
shit
the
off.
bathroom isn't natural, right? But we do that, right? Going to a plumbing place and going to the bathroom instead of in the woods is not natural, right? Lots of things aren't natural, but that doesn't mean.
But we have adapted.
We're socialized. We're
Yes,
socialized
we're
for monogamy.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you got one more. We got one more because clearly the doc is brilliant. So
Do you think that with social media and the human body having like a short attention span in this day and age, it makes it harder to date and to focus on one person?
Yes.
With a person under the perception that they have so many options and they're just seeing a beautiful person, but they're not like seeing the soul.
It's a curse of too many options, and it's not just social media, it's the apps as well. I've been watching it happen because I've been doing this for 30 years. And there's this like grass is only greener compulsion people have. So even if you're amazing and I think you're beautiful and brilliant, there may be 20 other people. So they're just like breadcrumbing all over the place. It's a feast of riches.
how much of it is self-serving in the sense of like releasing the dopamine and endorphins? Because really you're not technically looking for somebody. You just want adulation and want people to like you.
It becomes addictive. The social media, we know, stimulates our dopamine centers, which are the addiction centers of the brain. I just heard an interview with the founder of Bumble. And she was saying that she left for a while. She actually quit the business because she was so horrified by what it has become, a place, of rejection and disappointment. And she has actually now come back to revamp it completely.
And Bumble is the specific one where it's women led.
Yes.
Right?
This is first.
Women.
Yes. I know people who have been married from Bumble.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
But at this point, it's just like all the other apps. But they're revamping the whole thing to be more conscious, more about self-worth and like getting to know what you really want, more about friendship first and getting to know people and putting the effort in. Because what happens now is you meet someone online and then you breadcrumb them and you're doing it with so many people. That's why I always say to women, because it's usually the women that are looking for the relationship, if he doesn't want to meet you in person, assuming you're not on opposite coasts or opposite part of the world, if he doesn't want to meet you in person within 2 weeks, move on.
Ooh, I like that.
Move on.
Yep.
There it is. Great advice.
So what if he busy?
You trying to get flued out?
No, if you're in different countries and you can't easily get together, that's one thing, but don't trust the busy thing. Because if someone really wants to see you...
I'm busy out here with these hoes. That's...
If he will tell you... If he... Look at him, he's the busiest man I know.
No one's busier than Nick.
He's the busiest man I know, and he's got, how many active right now?
Why you got my personal business in the streets?
I don't know how many.
I like the really simple quote, if he wanted to, he would.
Yes.
If he wanted to, he would. It's
And
just
when
that
a
simple.
man
They will
really
go
wants-
after you,
Yes.
and they will make plans
Yes.
with you, even if they are swamped with work.
Yes.
If they want to see you, they will see you. And I see so many women making excuses
Yes.
for men. Like, he said he had this. He will find a way to see you if he
Very
wants
true.
if he wants something, and if he doesn't, then there's other options.
Well, clearly it's a lively room here at Nick Cannon at night, but we always got to take it outside and hit the streets. Let's check it out.
Dirty talk at night. Is dirty talk part of the process for you?
Has to be.
What? Really? Why?
There's nothing weirder than having sex with somebody and they just like stare at you the whole time. like just looking at you. Dude, that shit's the worst, man. Like say anything, honestly.
What do you like them to say to you?
Ooh, anything to get me excited, I guess.
What gets you excited, Jesse?
I don't know, man. The crazier shit, the better, I guess.
You a wild
Why
boy.
not? Maybe, I guess so.
Like, I'm gonna kill you.
What?
So, but you like it rough.
I like it rough.
Dirty talk as well?
Dirty talk as well.
What do you like a man to say to you?
You know, like, you're beautiful. I don't know.
That's not rough.
I don't know.
I like it rough. Tell me I'm beautiful. Dirty talk, y'all into that?
Of course.
What type of dirty talk you into?
I like you to tell me what to do. Like, if you be like, move your hand, I'll be like, okay, I'll move my hand.
I move my hand. And then what do you say back to him?
I could say his name if I'm in the moment. If not, then, like the typical yes, daddy, whatever.
Like, I like a man that takes, like, lead. Yeah, he got a kiss all up on it, like, go down, fill it up a little bit.
Down, fill it up.
And then go straight in. Like,
Go in.
But you gotta talk dirty, you know what I mean? Like,
What does he gotta say?
Nah, you gotta be a secret. Nah.
Tell me. I won't tell nobody. Tell me.
No.
Dirty talk, you into it?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Tell me like what you like to be called.
It's not dirty, but I like to be called baby. Like
that ain't dirty. I thought you was into some toxic shit.
Okay, don't y'all like being called a whore, a slut?
Really?
But like during it,
you want to call you a whore and a slut?
I mean, but you're a slut.
My slut.
Yeah.
That makes it easy.
Yeah.
You my slut.
Yeah.
And what you say to him?
I am.
Confirmation. What's something that someone says that usually turns you on?
I don't think guys are good at dirty talk.
They're not?
Yeah, they're not.
Like, what do they say?
They just make like dumb shit. Dirty bitch or something. Yeah.
You want to be called what?
Nasty bitch.
Nasty bitch.
See, yeah, I couldn't say that to you.
Are you shy?
I couldn't call you
too aggressive.
I couldn't call you a
give it a
nasty
try right
bitch.
now?
This scared. That's like harsh.
That's next level. Just give it a try right now. You're not aggressive.
Just try it right now. Nasty bitch. See, I feel like I need a whooping.
Why was it that tone? The tone was off.
That was off. Should I be a higher octave?
Sexier. Yeah, it's seductively.
Nasty bitch.
Oh!
Hey.
Dirty talk.
Dirty talk.
So let's talk about it. Doc, I mean, do you talk about this?
I
in
do talk
Sex
about
Ed?
dirty talk. People like dirty talk. And what I thought was so cute is that when the women were saying, I like dirty talk, I like him to tell me he loves me. I like him to tell me how wonderful I am. That's that's great, but that's not dirty talk.
I think what the issue is and what I found when I went out there is like people say they like dirty talk, but I don't know if we actually know how to talk dirty in a healthy manner.
If you want to, this is how I teach people, just because I work with a lot of people who want to try to talk dirty, but they're too shy or they don't know how to do it. And I remember this couple, the woman said, I was seeing them, she really wanted to talk dirty to me. And he said, well, what do I say? And she said, say, what's my name? So they come in the next week and she's all upset because he said to her, what's my name? Right? Like she wanted him to say, he said, what's your name? Sorry, I ruined it. Right? So she said, say, what's my name? And he said, what's your name? Right? Because he messed it up.
He did not understand the assignment.
Right. But here's the thing. You got it. The easiest way to do it is to just narrate. You can start by just narrating what's happening, what you are feeling, the sensations you're having, what you want to happen next.
So like, just talk about like.
But in a sexy, graphic way, you know.
Okay, so we're getting pizza right now.
Yeah, right.
I'm putting a lot of ranch on it.
That's pretty dirty. I like it.
Putting the ranch on my nipples.
Yes. There's dirty talk where you're narrating and then.
See, like all of that, daddy. I got enough people calling me daddy. I don't need another daddy.
So you don't want them to say daddy in the bedroom?
I got 12 kids. Leave all that daddy.
Is that off limits in your bedroom?
Yes.
That's off limits?
No more daddy.
No daddy. There's demeaning talk. There's demeaning dirty talk, which is like the nasty bitch thing, right? That you're a slut. There's that kind of demeaning, and not everybody likes that. But some do.
I would like bitch. I wouldn't like
Some
bitch.
do. Others just like it narrated, right? Like, tell me what you want me to do.
So what is the best type of dirty talk?
Hit me with it.
Hit me with it.
She taking notes.
She's literally saying that's what she's not saying for me to hit her with the dirty talk. She's saying that's her dirty talk.
To me personally, I think it should, whatever I say should arouse the moment.
Yes.
Not take me out of the moment. Like, I don't like porn talk.
Yeah.
Like, if it feels fake, like, oh yeah, like I want you to really be like.
So it has to feel authentic.
Authentic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense. I think it has to feel authentic. You can just say, this is what I want to do. I'm going to do this. So do this, I'm not going to say it.
Or you could be like, I want to do this tonight with you later.
Yeah.
Or like
you can dirty talk and text.
Do you guys dirty text?
Yes.
That'll get you in trouble.
FaceTime sex.
I ain't putting shit in writing. Exactly. We ain't putting nothing in writing. You ain't gonna be screenshotting me.
Yeah. That's probably true. Unless you're in a monogamous relationship, you probably shouldn't sex.
Dude, exactly. Well, you know what? Did anybody learn anything tonight? Yeah. I have to thank my expert to the left of me, Dr. Laura Berman. You're always so amazing. Give you some love. And of course, my comedian extraordinaire, Natalie Friedman. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and get in them DMs, slide in, and we about to party, y'all. It's Nick Cannon at night. We out.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Good stuff. If you like Nick Cannon at night, you can watch it on YouTube or watch new episodes early and ad-free right now by joining Wondery Plus in the Wondery app, Apple Podcasts, or Spotify. Before you go, tell us about yourself by completing a short survey at Wondery.com/survey.